The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Your referee, Nick Chin.
As you just heard, Marty Bell says she is going to get Carolina one way or the other. And this rivalry is going to be
Check this out. Talk about this is a rivalry. I've seen this for a while. Thor and A.C.H. have been climbing up and up and up in the wrestling world. And tonight, we get to see them finally go one-on-one. And it should be a fantastic match.
Weighing 218 pounds, this is the explosive
Thor Theriot going one-on-one with A.C.H. in which something I would consider a main event anywhere on the planet. And tonight, these two are going to go to war on NWL TV. And Ryan, I'm so excited.
Well, I've gotten to see Thor. Of course, he's done nothing but get better and better. He's beaten the likes of Jeremy Wyatt. I mean, this guy's fantastic. But A.C.H., international star, what a test for Thor.
Now residing in Austin, Texas, weighing 206 pounds. He has competed in rings across the world, but welcome him back to the Turner Rec Center. This is A.C.H.
A.C.H. no stranger to the legendary wrestling building that we're in tonight, the Turner Rec Center, where it is a jam-packed turn-away crowd for the NWL. And I gotta think, one of the reasons is for this man right here, A.C.H.
Well, definitely, he's put a lot of history in Kansas City, and he's gone nowhere but, Japan, around the world, after being in Kansas City for a while. But now, we've never seen one-on-one him versus Thor Theriot. Early prediction, Ben?
It might be too close to call. I mean, I asked some fans outside of the arena today, and I say, who do you think is going to win this matchup? And the they were split 50-50. They don't know who will take home the victory here tonight. Both men so evenly matched, but some say the high-flying ability of A.C.H. may prove too much for Thor Theriot.
And Thor having a little disrespect there to A.C.H. I don't know if that's too smart.
Bell is sounded, we are underway. A.C.H. known for his boisterous ways, both in and out of the ring.
Well, you got a split crowd here today.
A.C.H. looks to be in phenomenal shape and has won titles wherever he calls his home, and we're hoping the NWL is one of A.C.H.'s new homes because we'd love to have him around. Top wrist lock, A.C.H. switches it.
The anticipation from this crowd is so quiet right now. They don't exactly know what's going to happen between these two. Like, they look fantastic, these two. They've done nothing but go up in the ranks here, like I said, for years. I'm excited to see this.
A.C.H. grabbing the top rope. Referee Nick Chin asking him to break it. Thor wisely pulls him from that top rope. This is going to be one of those things where it's an early feeling out process. These two have never wrestled before. They switch it to a sweep out from the leg. A.C.H. with a beautiful arm drag. Thor shares one of his own. Back and forth into a head scissors takeover. Thor tips up, and we are at a stalemate. Nicely executed. Great wrestling, great mat wrestling by both of these competitors.
It's going to be interesting to see this because both these men very quick. And you talked about him being boisterous. A.C.H. can be a little bit of a smart aleck, although Thor's showing signs of that recently too, so I'm not really sure. Who's going to annoy the other one the most? Maybe that's going to be the edge.
Thor usually known for his quiet demeanor both in and out of the ring, but as of late has been starting to show signs of a different attitude, something different coming from Thor Theriot. No doubt he is one of the best in-ring competitors in the NWL. Nice waistlock takedown.
These guys are both so physically gifted, both quick.
You know, it's exchanging hammer locks right now, one over the other.
Thor coming from Lincoln, Nebraska. ACH currently living in Austin, Texas. They don't get to see each other very often, so I don't know how they've been scouting each other or what.
Nice snapmare takeover. Both men are really still engaging in that feeling out process, but they seem to watch a lot of tape on the other guy because they have an answer for whatever move his opponent has put out so far. Look at that, ACH almost clawing the face of Thor Theriot. Shoots the half into a cover. Look at this, Thor, ACH a little almost disrespectful, pulling him by his beard. And Thor looks a little bit agitated by that sign of aggression from ACH.
Well, the crowd definitely reading that ACH is maybe a little cocky here. Maybe they think, but I call it just confidence. But some people think, oh, they don't like cockiness. Again, people just hate success.
Walking on that side headlock. Look at how the forearm is right up across the ear and the jawline of Thor Theriot. People think a headlock doesn't hurt. That is a very painful move. Look at that, really wrenching back, using his body weight. Thor trying to scramble up to his feet now.
ACH always loving to talk in his matches to the crowd, to his opponent.
I guess he's saying you can't see him with that shoulder block. Or ducks down. Look at that. Look at the agility. Tries to hit that trademark beautiful drop kick and nobody home. Thor had that move nicely scouted.
Wow.
Look at Thor.
Definitely the competitive level of both these guys is being seen right now.
Look at this, up and over, roll through. Tries to kick in the midsection. ACH catches it, and then catches an enziguri right to the back of the head. As you can see, ACH has those ribs taped up, which might be a big bullseye for somebody as experienced as Thor Theriot. Oh! And keep in mind, Ryan, Thor's finishing move, the Ragnarok Gutbuster, what does that affect? That affects the ribs and the midsection of his opponent.
Definitely.
And that's why, if I were Thor, I'd be looking at that K-tape as a huge bullseye. Like I said, this is going to be a great match.
Well, ACH, who knows how he got injured in his side there, in his ribs. I mean, this guy, he's constantly on the move, constantly traveling. So who knows where that could have happened. But yes, you're right. Bullseye for Thor right there for his finisher. Let's see if he can hit it.
Ooh, knife-edge chop. Look at that. Puts the brakes on, dumps Thor Theriot to the outside. ACH, keep your eyes on him. Springboard drop kick. And Thor Theriot takes a spill to the outside.
He's holding those ribs now. And ACH still always one of the best wrestlers in the world today. I mean, this guy, since he was just a young rookie, has shown signs of greatness. Wow! He looked like a torpedo.
Now giving the Wrasslin, one of our great staff members here.
Is he great?
He was asleep. Whoa! Whips Thor Theriot into that security railing there. ACH.
Oh man, just always mugging for the camera. I mean, nothing to. Have you seen anyone so cool, calm, and collected like ACH in the middle of a competitive match?
ACH looking to maybe put the beat down on Thor Theriot just a little bit more.
This count is going up, by the way. We're going to have a count out here?
Might have a count out. ACH, I'm sure he's, oh, look, there, he must have heard you. He rolled back in and broke the count of referee Nick Chin. Oh, look at this. Trying to whip it in. Oh, and a reversal. And ACH goes ribs first right into that security railing.
Both men doing a lot of damage on the outside. Don't see this that often from these two.
Looks like ACH had to take a little bit of a walk after slamming ribs first into that railing.
Look at Thor sizing him up.
wonder if ACH is okay. He may have cracked a rib on that.
Like you were talking about, it's already in pain. What's adding out there to going against that guardrail out there? Had to add to that.
But over goes Thor Theriot. Look at that, misses a pump thrust kick, and Thor answers with a kick right to the face. Now keep your eyes on Thor. Theriot jumps over the top rope, springboard elbow. I think he targeted right into those ribs. Shoots a half, rolls through, going for a cover.
No.
Could it be it? No, only gets a 2.
ACH and Thor, when you saw this match on the show today, you had to know that it was going to be a classic. Both these guys already showing signs of like, I don't know who's going to one-up each other at this point.
Hard body slam. And don't forget, folks, main event. Matt Fitchett takes on Jeremy White for the NWL Championship. Matt Fitchett looking to pick up maybe the most important victory of his singles career, and that is tonight on NWL TV. What a great hour we've had here so far, and it's building because we got a great match in the ring right now with Thor Theriot and ACH.
Look at and Thor looking really good against ACH right now, but I see that anger boiling on ACH.
Walks that knife edge chop and has one of his own right across the chest.
There's one thing you know about ACH, you always know how he's feeling. His emotions are always on that face. No matter if he's happy, being a smart aleck, angry, you can always read him. Thor, not so much.
Look at ACH winding up here, wants to try another knife edge chop. Thor has been ready for the last 2. He's almost daring ACH to chop it. Oh, gosh! Dare I say, was that low? Thor's acting like it was low. Referee Nick Chin looking off for just a second.
Ben, I know you wouldn't understand that, but that hurts a man, okay? And like Thor's in pain. Look, he's got his supporters out there.
ACH looking maybe to add some spice into this matchup, and sure did by hitting Thor Theriot a little low there. Oh, single leg drop kick right to the back of the skull. Going for a cover. He gets a 2 count. An Undertaker type cover crossing those hands. Only gets a 1 count. Thor Theriot still very much in this matchup.
3 pinfall attempts in a row. ACH he looks a little aggravated now.
Look at it, he's got a handful of hair now. He's got to keep his emotions in check and not let it get the best of him. Hard forearm right to the small of the back.
And see the little details that ACH puts in his moves. He pulls those arms in front of him so he can then just put all that, you just take all that blow to that back like that.
Oh, hard backbreaker. Good night. I was like Bret the Hitman Hart there.
Come on. ACH, finish him.
Oh, punt kicks his spine. That'll rearrange some vertebrae there. If Thor hasn't had chiropractic work done in a minute, he sure got it done then with that kick. I heard that.
Man, ACH continuing to be on the prowl now, and Thor getting a lot of punishment. You know, I'm starting to think that I was wrong. I don't think Thor belongs in the same ring as ACH.
With that, dropping an elbow of his own right in the midsection, but again, ACH goes back to those ribs. He might be a little more injured than he let on to our officials before this contest.
Come on, ACH.
It only gets a 2 kick.
Hook that leg, you had him.
Oh gosh, another hard kick right to the spine.
Here we go.
Look at this, might be locking
Submission.
in. That abdominal stretch. And it looks like ACH was to put a beating on Thor Theriot's ribs.
Well, if his ribs are going to hurt, he's going to make Thor's hurt as well.
Absolutely right. Blows a kiss right at you, I think.
Well, I'm a big fan of his. That's okay.
He's not even in the foundation and you're a fan of his. That's crazy.
No, me and him have a kinship of the, he's a smart aleck, and so am I, if you hadn't noticed. So
never noticed that.
Very, very much like, he's very, you know, he likes to give other people a hard time too, like Davey Bacon.
Oh! Arm drag takeover. Thor Theriot found his way out of that abdominal stretch. always thought you were a jerk. I don't think you were. Anyways.
Thor powering out of that. We'll see if ACH needs to stay on top of Thor if he wants to finish him off. We've seen that.
Thor Theriot. Imagine Thor Theriot been on a win streak as of late here in the NWL. If he's able to get a victory over ACH tonight, the championship committee, and by that I mean Matt Jackson, oh man, what a kick to the back of the head, has to maybe consider Thor Theriot for an upcoming title shot.
Well, definitely. Thor has had a couple title shots in the past, never was able to go through and get the victory, but if he beats ACH, he definitely deserves that. But
wheelbarrow suplex! Wow. Drives ACH into the mat. What a power move by Thor Theriot.
Come on, ACH.
Well, Thor Theriot, as you said at the top of this matchup, does hold a pinfall victory over the current NWL champion, which is Jeremy Wyatt. That does not bode well if Thor Theriot picks up a victory and perhaps gets a title shot later down the line.
Thanks a lot, Ben. Thanks for that big update. Yes, he got that fluky win against Wyatt, but we'll see if he gets another shot.
Oh, drop kick right in the corner. It's called broadcast journalism. I do my job.
Oh, please. You're so biased. I call it right down the middle. Just like this, ACH clearly in control. Come on, Albert. Yeah. Attitude, charisma, and heart. Three things you don't have, Ben.
Kicks him right in the face. And again, ACH goes right back to those ribs.
Man, he is in pain. Both these guys in pain. We're about 15, 16 minutes into this match.
I mean, both men going hold for hold, really. I mean, once Thor Theriot lands a big offensive move, then ACH counters with something like that. These guys have each other well scouted. Oh, Blue Thunder Bomb. The back of ACH's head smacks off the canvas, and he only gets a 2 count for his efforts. That was so close.
Out of nowhere, that Thor Theriot with that. That was crazy. ACH narrowly escaping that. Look at him still holding that side.
And did you see the way his head bounced off the canvas? I mean, he could have a concussion on top of hurt ribs. So physical, both of these competitors.
Come on, ACH.
ACH really trying to shake off those ribs. Now, waist lock by Thor Theriot, looking like he was maybe going for a German suplex. Oh, hard back elbow. Catches Thor coming in. Right, ACH whips the leg out, jumps. Oh, nice. Double stomp right to the back.
What about the air splits before that? Oh, God. Such style he has.
Everything ACH does is done with 115%. So much impact, so much brutality that ACH puts on display every single time he's in the ring. What a great match so far.
Go!
And then, oh, discus clothesline. Rolls Thor out of the corner. Keep your eyes on ACH, one of the best high flyers in our great sport currently. And what he has planned when he goes up there, no one ever knows. This guy is absolutely something to watch.
ACH so quick on his ground game, but if he goes aerial, it's even crazier. Like you said, you see what he can do just when he's running. Wait till he gets into the air, and Thor better get up or he's in deep trouble.
Well, Theriot seeing ACH going to the top rope, wisely rolls outside the ring. ACH, I was going to say, he's still perched up on that. Oh, God! He just kicked Thor Theriot's beard into the 4th row, and I think Thor Theriot may be out.
His head popped off. I'm pretty convinced.
Good night. I've never seen a kick like that in the NWL. Thor Theriot. I think he may be out of this, Ryan. I think ACH rolls him back in the ring and gets the 1, 2, 3.
He should at this point, but no, ACH still. Okay, there you go. He's just gonna put him in. I thought he was gonna slam his back against that apron, but no, he threw him in. Now what? Finish him.
Crowd chanting, "This is awesome," and I agree with them. This is big. Oh, look at that! He missed the frog splash. He was halfway across the ring, and ACH unable to connect with that frog splash. Thor Theriot somehow rolls out of the way.
If he hit that, it was really over. I mean, that kick on the outside was enough to do it, but he hits that frog splash, it's really over. But Thor still, how is he even able to put two thoughts together right now after that kick?
Wrestling fans, if you're enjoying this action and you want to see the NWL live, go to NWLeague.com, click on the events banner, and get yourself some tickets for the next time we're in your area. February 23rd, we will be in Overland Park, Kansas. March 16th, we will be back in O'Fallon, Missouri. If you live anywhere near those places, go to NWLeague.com and get your tickets now. Look at this, Thor Theriot trying to suplex A.C.H.
Man, these two powerhouses now just blocking each other at this point.
Look at this, both men not giving an inch. Now Thor Theriot trying to beat some sense into A.C.H, hammering down with those forearms. Let's see if he can hook up with that suplex again. And once again, A.C.H puts the brakes on. And A.C.H's ribs may be severely damaged. He keeps nursing that side. I mean,
he's got the taped up thigh, the taped up ribs.
Let's be honest, does Thor Theriot have the killer instinct that it takes to keep targeting those ribs? Oh! He slams his face off that top turnbuckle.
That's an excellent question. I don't know. He's done it in the past, he has. But A.C.H, I don't know if he has what it takes to take him out.
We saw Thor Theriot slam Michael Strider on some tags last year, so Thor Theriot definitely has that instinct. Can he use it against A.C.H here tonight? A.C.H switches. Thor Theriot, nice Falcon Arrow suplex. 1, 2, no! Almost a 3 count, and A.C.H kicks out.
This might take more than he's ever had in his career to take out somebody. A.C.H, like I said, maybe the most well-traveled person on the NWL roster on this show, definitely.
Recently capturing a heavyweight crown in another promotion. I mean, this guy is something. He's one of the best athletes in the world today.
Spends time in New Japan, goes all over the place, and he's definitely taken a whipping everywhere he's gone. He knows how to take it, and Thor Theriot's finding that out.
Look at Thor. Thor trying to lock in a superplex right here. And once again, A.C.H digging down deep and finding a way out of it. Hits Thor Theriot off that. Look, Thor Theriot just rebounds back up to the top rope. And once again gets knocked off by A.C.H.
Staying down this time. Look at
this. Now A.C.H with that frog splash. He connected. This time he did not miss, and now going for a cover. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, so close. How much damage did that frog splash do to the ribs of A.C.H?
That's ridiculous. Nick Chin should have counted to 3 on that. How high did he get? We talk about Jet Royal and his shooting star press. What about that? That was higher than high. That was crazy. How did he not get the 3 count?
Look at this, A.C.H taking off his elbow pad. I don't know if that's a wise idea. It seems like every part of A.C.H's body has been affected by this matchup here tonight. And it looks like, it's because he's setting up for a lariat. I've seen him do this before with the velocity that he gets off the ropes. Oh, wow. Thor Theriot doesn't go down.
Still standing.
He just slapped him. He just slapped him right across the face.
Here we go. Up and over.
Once again.
Look at that, back and forth, those slaps. How are they still standing?
Look at this, these two men are just going toe-to-toe in the center of the NWL ring, and I love it. Look at, there's that jumping knee strike right to the jaw. Oh, Ragnarok, he could be going for the Ragnarok here.
He had that scouted.
Backslide, rolls through that, picks him up. What is he doing with him here? Oh gosh, buckle bomb! And look at A.C.H.
Look at that.
Rolls through and double stomp right to the abdomen by A.C.H. Both men going toe to toe. What a fantastic! This could be a main event anywhere, as I said at the top of this match. Wow!
Classic match by both these men. But I just think ACH has too much. Going to the top one more time. What's he going to pull out of his bag of tricks this time?
Some fans chanting ACH here in the crowd now. Is this a wise move going for that? Oh gosh, a 450! And Thor Theriot got his knees up, going for a cover. Could this be it? No! ACH stays alive.
He ripped that tape off his ribs before he did that 450.
Oh, look at this. Ragnarok! He hit it. The tape is off
No
the
way.
ribs.
No.
2, 3, and that's it. Thor Theriot picks up a huge victory over ACH.
Victory by Thor Theriot to take out ACH with his finishing Ragnarok after taking a frog splash and the kick to the outside. That was completely memorable. I mean, I don't know. You're right. He may be in line for a title shot.
What a hellacious matchup we've seen here tonight. And President Matt Jackson has got to be watching this matchup, and maybe Thor Theriot is indeed, maybe it's his time, maybe it's his year to capture the NWL Championship. Ryan, we still got that gigantic main event coming for all you great fans at home. Thank you, ACH. I mean, what a matchup we've seen here tonight. But coming up, Matt Fitchin takes on Jeremy Wyatt for the NWL Championship.